What is up, guys? We're back. We're going to be finishing up the part 1 of Final Fantasy VII. Up until the Nibelheim incident, calm flashback, my favorite part of Final Fantasy VII. 21 hours away from the 7 remake. 22 hours away, 21. It's crazy. But it's time. I'm so excited for everything. This is, I talk about moments in Final Fantasy that have just stuck with me for very, very long time, forever, since I first played them. Nothing surmises that better than what we're going to see tonight. Something that will always stick with me in all of Final Fantasy, no matter Final Fantasy 27. One of the moments that I will never forget will be the moment that we are going to see tonight. Obviously, I'll talk more in depth when we get there, because those of you guys that have not seen the original, I don't want to spoil anything, right? So we'll get on with it, though. I just can't believe it's here. We are only 21 hours away from the remake. Incredible. Alrighty. Let us continue on. Not on that save file. Let us continue on as we invade the Shenmue Tower. So this is just like a little bit of the resting area. And I don't really think we needed to be here at all. I think 65 is the one that we need to go to. Yes, it is. Alright. This part's a little weird. Oh, thank you very much for the bits. A model of Midgar, a city born from Mako. So basically what you have to do is... The thing that sucks is that you could actually fight against random enemies on this place. You have to open up these treasure chests. And basically only one of them will open because it's pieces of a puzzle. So now that we have the Midgar Part 1, we have to go back and then just kind of button mash everywhere to see where Midgar Part 1 goes. Ah, luck or dog. Right? So something opens up, so then you got to go back and then find Part 2. And then Part 3. And so on and so forth. I don't remember the... is there not fights in this room? I could have sworn that there was, but maybe not. Of course. Nothing we need to worry about too much, though. We're not. We'll save the LB. I wish I remembered the sequence in order to do all this stuff. It's just been so long since I played this game. Is it? No, I'm losing it. Okay. Is it really the one that was right next to it? Of course it was. Hopefully we don't get too many random encounters on this floor, because it's really annoying. Alright, perfect. Now this one... I don't think it's this room, but hey, might as well try. Alright. Please, no random encounters. Nice. All right, now we're going off. Now, see, now we're having a rhythm. Okay, rhythm shattered. No random encounters, no random encounters, no random encounters, please. It's that one up there. All right. This is one of the last puzzles that we have to do while we're invading the Shenmue Corporation. Hopefully that's the last random encounter. We can't fight the people yet that we need to fight, which is rather unfortunate. And you guys will see what I'm talking about, because we're going to get Cloud's... We're going to get rid of the Busty Sword in a way that a lot of people actually didn't think or know was possible. So stealing items, as I kind of mentioned earlier, is really broken early on if you know what you're looking for. And you could actually go ahead and get one of the Cloud Sword that's in Calm. You could actually go ahead and just exacerbate and steal it here. That way you don't have to waste gil. You could save that gil for materia or, you know, whatever else. So that's the goal. Let's go left. I don't remember for sure, but I think it's left. Aha, yes! I do remember. That was better than I thought. I remember the first time I did this, I was just running around like a chicken with my head cut off. I remember the last one being the one closest to you. Final Fantasy VII got to troll us. And we're good. Nice! This one's kind of janky where you have to put it in. It's, there we go. Okay. Okay, hold on. It's one of these. What? 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 Hold on. Did I mess up somewhere? Yes, I did. That dropped keycard 66. I'm losing it. I didn't even look at what it dropped. I remember that one sector is still broked. So here, this is kind of interesting what we have to do. As you can see, looks like some Shinra higher-ups are going into a meeting. Why don't we go ahead and see what they're talking about? Oh, gotta use the potty. Just kidding. Flush the toilet. Let's climb up instead. Alright. Jeez, that's a lot of suits. We have the damage estimates of Sector 7. Considering the factories were already set up and all the investments, the damage was probably at about 10 billion gil. The estimated cost to rebuild Sector 7 is... We're not rebuilding. What? We're leaving Sector 7 as is and restarting the Neo-Midgar plan. The Ancients... The Promised Land will be ours soon. I want you to raise the Mako rates 15% in every area. Rate hike! And please include our space program in the budget this time. Reeve and Scarlet will divide the extra income from the rate increase. No! If you raise the rates, the people will lose confidence in Shinra. It'll be alright. The ignorant citizen won't lose confidence. They'll trust Shinra even more. Ha ha ha. After all, we're the ones who saved Sector 7 from Avalanche. That dirty fork. But look who it is. Hojo, how's the girl? As a specimen, she's inferior to her mother. She's still in the process of comparing her to her mother, Ifalna, but for now the difference is of roughly 18%. How long will the research take? Probably 120 years. Impossible for us to finish in our lifetime, or in half the lifetime of the specimen too, for that matter. That's why we're thinking of breeding her. We could create one that could withstand our research for a long time. And the Promised Land, would it hinder our plans? That's what I need to plan. The mother's strong, yet has her weakness. Oh, he's eating his hand. That concludes our meeting. Yes, Scarlet? Something smells. They were talking about Aerith, right? I don't know. Probably. Let's follow him. I think 67 is the important floor. Hello, Hojo. Hojo, huh? Yeah, Claude, who could this Hojo feller be? Probably no one important that you may or may not know. Floor 67 is the important one.
8 months already, wow.
Has it really been 8 months? That's incredible. Thank you so much for the sub. I can't believe it's already been almost a year. I remember him, that Hojo guy. He's in charge of the science department. Claude, do you know him? This is the first time I've actually ever seen him, so is that what he looks like? Hello, what are you guys testing on? What's this? It's a doggy! Is this today's specimen? Yes, sir, we're starting right away. Raise it to the upper level. My precious specimen. It's a pupper. Bye, Hojo. Definitely not this weird spiky-haired thing sticking out of a box. Hello, doggy. Precious specimen. Is it going to be used for some biological experiment? What music? Why did the music stop all of a sudden? Genova? Oh look, how pretty. She's without her noggin. Cloud, you doing alright over there? Looks like he's doing just fine. Genova Sephiroth? They brought Genova here? Be strong. Did you see it? See what? It's moving. Is that still alive? Where's its forking head? Well, that's stupid. Let's keep moving. Hello, doggy. Oh yes, the biomateria. I cannot even begin to tell you guys how important the biomateria is. We're going to actually go ahead and get rid of sense, because sense is kind of useless in exchange for poison. By the way, I also need to get fire materia when we go to... This is the weirdest enemy. People talk about the Hell House. What the fork is this? It's a machine. It's like a gambling machine. The Hell House is our guy. This is just weird. And I don't even know how to kill it. It's a machine. Who makes this? Okay, well, we won. Yeah. It's the Fate Go machine. Alright, well, at least we did get Bio. Like I said, Bio is just instrumental. I hated Bio when I first went and actually played this game. Like, I never used it. And then I realized how important it was when I kept getting rolled by the Materia Keeper. Hello, Hojo. Aerith. Is that her name? What do you want? We're taking Aerith back. Outsiders. Should have noticed it earlier, you. There's so many frivolous things in this world. Are you going to kill me? I don't think you should. You understand the equipment here is incredibly delicate. Without me, who could operate it? Ugh. That's right. Think out things logically before you make any rash moves. Bring in the specimen. Hello, doggy. Oh, I already know what Justin's gonna say. Cloud, help! What do you think you're doing? Lending a helping hand to 2 endangered species. I mean, both of them are on the brink of extinction. If I don't help, these guys will disappear. Animal? She's a human being! You're gonna pay for this. Barrett, can't you do anything? Alright, step back. Stop! What are you, my specimen? Oh, he's licking him. Let's save Aerith. Thanks, Claude. What's wrong? The elevator's moving. This is no ordinary specimen. This one is ferocious. Hey, he's rather strong. I'll help you guys out. Did the dog just talk? I'll talk as much as you want later. We'll take care of that monster. Somebody take care of it somewhere safe. Barrett, take care of her. Tifa, I need you. What's your name? Hojo's naming Red 13, a name with no meaning whatsoever to me. Call me whatever you'd like. Come on. I hate this boss. I really hate this boss. The only sort of good thing about this boss is the fact that Red 13 has all materia, because Red 13 is a goat. And yes, Tifa, Red 13, and Claude is a very, very balanced party overall, as chat just mentioned. It's very effective early on. You can do some pretty decent damage with it, and it's a good support. You know, decent stats. So it's what I'm going to go ahead and keep. Yes, he has a real name. We'll get to it later. His real name doesn't matter for now, though. I don't remember if these things respawn or not. Part of me just wants to go ahead and focus on the boss, whatever his name is. I don't know how to look at enemies in this for some reason. Is it spacebar? Is it... Well, whatever it is. He could... oh, you see, yeah, that's why it's just kind of pointless to go ahead and even... You just want to focus on them. This is where I wanted to save Cross Slash for earlier. Cloud's in Fury right now, though, which is kind of goat. It means that his limit break feels faster, by the way. It's a good thing to have. Especially with cover materia. I don't know why he keeps missing. It's kind of tilting. What else is tilting is that I don't use fire materia. I don't know why I just somehow forgot about fire materia. That should be limit break. This should end the fight. Oh! I'm trolling. I just used fire on Claude. Well, that's a way to go ahead and get that materia or the limit break up. No, 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 no. No, no, no! Alright, we're good. Crisis averted. Oh, okay. That works too. This is like everyone's favorite theme. Aerith, are you alright? She seems alright in many ways. I have a right to choose too. I hope you understand I don't like mating with two-legged things. What are you? An informed question, but difficult to answer. I am what you see. You must have many questions, but first, let's get out of here. I'll lead the way. This is the first dog character in all Final Fantasy that's not a human in the party, by the way. Kind of interesting. So you did come for me. I apologize for what happened back there. I was merely acting just to throw Hojo off guard. Now we've saved Aerith, there ain't no need to be in this building. Let's get the hell out. If all 5 of us go together, let's go into 2 groups. I don't want to be with it. Yeah, that's the group we need. Perfect. I'll see you later. Later, meet up at 66. And enemy skills materia. One of the only few times you could get enemy skills materia in this game. It's kind of useless right now because we don't have any abilities, but promise me later on, enemy skills materia becomes it becomes quite the weapon. Now, most people, when they go ahead and get this part, they do what Barrett says, and let's go to the 66 elevator. But that's not what we're going to do. Instead, we're going to go ahead and run around here. And we're going to go down here, and we're going to pick up these items, get some potions, and we're going to keep running around here. If we're lucky, we'll fight against a soldier second class. And we are! So we gotta fight against the motor ball first. And we've gotta have Tifa go ahead and steal those things. The motor ball is the most important fight after this. Because it's kind of strong. Kind of. Not really, but just kind of. And the soldiers are really annoying because they use sheeple. And I don't like to be asleep during this whole fight. Especially not Tifa because she needs to be awake to steal. And it looks like she slept. So we're going to have to go ahead and just attack her. Cloud keeps missing for some reason. Oh my god. That, no! And he's going to use Thundara. Wonderful. Wait, what the? Okay, this is getting really messy. Let's just use cross slash here. Yeah, right. Enemy skills become super important, especially in that. Okay. If he hits Tifa again, no. Okay, thank you. Base. Alright. Okay, steal. Steal. Come on, get hard edge. Yes! Alright. There we go. Nice crit, Red. Alright, so now that that is out of the way, what we're going to want to go ahead and do is just get rid of the busty sword for now. Get hard edge, which is, as you guys can see, much stronger. We don't really need to do elemental stuff right now, but what we do need to do is get enemy skill. I like that on Cloud just because, like I said, it really becomes important later on. We can get our first enemy skill as early as right after this, when we walk to our next town. But until then, we don't really have any need for it. But regardless, they want us to go to the 66th floor elevator. And that is exactly what we're going to do. I am just a tad under-leveled right now. I like to be at least level 15 when I go ahead and actually, you know, this whole event transpires. But it's okay. With hard edge and everything like that, we'll be definitely fine. Strap in though, because we are about to see some crazy nonsense, and I hope you guys are ready for what I consider to be my favorite part of any Final Fantasy game coming up. Alright, we're free, let's go home! What? Would you go up, please? Turks, oh, we're trapped. This must have been a real thrill for you. Did you enjoy? Ugh. They got you too? Where's Aerith? In a safe place. She's the last surviving ancient after all. Don't you know? They call themselves the Cetra. They lived thousands of years ago. They are just a forgotten page in history now. Cetra, that girl is a survivor? Cetra, the ancients, they will show us the way to the Promised Land. I'm expecting quite a lot out of her. The Promised Land? No, that's just legend. Even so, it's far too appealing not to pursue. It's been said the Promised Land is fertile. The land is fertile, then there's going to be Mako. Exactly. That's why our money-making Mako reactor is ever necessary. The abundant Mako will flow out on its own. That is where Neo Midgar will be built, Shinra's new glory. Fork! Quit dreaming! Oh really, don't you know? These days all it takes for your dreams to come true is money and power. Very true quote. Well, that is all for our meeting. Come on, out of his way. Hold it, I got a lot to say to you. If there's anything else, talk to my secretary. Oh, what an epic quote. Well, now we're going to get executed. Nice. This is going to be a lot of fun. Hello, anxiety. Hello, Tifa. Can we get out? Leave it to me. You're so brave. Let's see how Red 13's doing. Sorry you got caught up in all this mess. Grandpa. Grandpa? Ha ha. Grandpa. Ha. What's so funny to you? Nothing. Let's see how Burrito's doing. Hey! Aerith is an ancient, and the real name of the ancients is Cetra. The ancients know where the Promised Land is, and the Shinra is searching for that Promised Land. I only heard stories about the Promised Land. I didn't know if it really existed. Is that true? The Shinra believe the Promised Land is full of Mako energy, which means if Shinra get there, they're just going to suck up the energy. And the land will wither away. The planet will then get weaker. I can't just leave them be. I've got to recruit new members. Tifa, Cloud, Aerith. How about you, Red 13? And he goes to sleep. You're so boring. Cloud, are you there? Aerith, are you safe? Yeah, I'm alright. I knew that Cloud would come for me. I'm your bodyguard, right? Don't say that when Tifa's listening, you trog. The deal was for one date, right? No! Tifa, you're here too? Yes, you homewrecker. Excuse me, based. You know, Aerith, I have a question. What? Does the Promised Land actually exist? I don't know. All I know is the Cetra were born from the planet, speak with the planet, and unlock it, and then we return to the Promised Land. The land that promises us all supreme happiness. What does that mean? More than words, I don't know. Speak with the planet? Just what does the planet say? It's full of people, it's noisy, that's why I can't make out what they're saying. You hear it now? Yes, I only heard it in the church in the slums. Mother said that Midgar was no longer safe, and that's my real mom who said that. Someday I'll get out of Midgar, I'll speak with the planet, and I'll find the Promised Land, and that's what Mom said. I thought I would stop hearing her, but as I grew up... Well, whatever, Schizo. Let's just get some sleep. We're gonna get executed tomorrow. You're not the only one who's gonna be hurting right now. Aw, peaceful music. Alright, Shinra, just go ahead and execute us. Hey, our door's open. That's cool. I guess we could just go walk out, guys. See ya. You alright there, buddy? You fall asleep on the job? What? Tifa, wake up. What's wrong? Something's wrong. Look outside. I wonder what happened. He should have the key on him. Come on, Tifa, get Aerith. I'll go get Barrett. Barrett, come with me. Something's wrong. How'd you get in? What? The door's open. This is kind of eerie. Must have been attacked by someone. What the hell's going on? No human could have done this. I'll go on ahead. I'll clean up back here. Go on ahead. Do not get caught by Shinra. Come on, let's follow Red. It looks like a lot of people fell asleep on the job tonight. Wow. Look at all this red Kool-Aid they spilled. Must have been quite the party. Genova specimen. Did it come to the upper floor? I am certain everything is fine. I don't know what this scary music is for. Everything is daijobu. Oh, he's gonna use. Wait, that's an enemy skill. Oh, I didn't learn. Did it? I think it's level 4 suicide. Actually, is the one that I needed. Well, that must have been quite the party to spill this much Kool-Aid. Oh look, they're leaving us a trail of Kool-Aid. It looks like it leads up to. It doesn't matter where it leads up to. Let's follow. They're having a party without us? Wow, everything's great. So yeah, for those of you guys that are wondering, enemy skills is basically like the blue magic of this game. Oh, I'm tweaking. You alright there, buddy? The only thing that breaks the immersion in this scene is the fact that you have to fight against enemies. But I don't know if they should change that in the remake or not. Because I remember when I first played this, I was just like, "What is going on? This is getting crazy." And I was very much correct in assuming that. But I mean, rewatching it now, all the enemies are all like escaped Hojo test subjects and stuff like that. I mean, it's kind of cool, but it's like, I don't know. Kind of split on it. This is the executive floor, right? Hey, President Shinra, that's a sword through your back. He's dead? The president of Shinra is dead? This sword must be... That's Sephiroth's sword. Sephiroth is alive? Looks like it. No, he's the only one that could use that sword. Who cares who did it? Shinra's over! Please don't kill me. What happened? Sephiroth's here. He came. Did you see him? He's alive? I saw him with my own eyes. You really saw him, Palmer. Would I lie at a time like this? I heard his voice. He said something about not letting us have the Promised Land. Does that mean the Promised Land does exist and Sephiroth's here to save it from Shinra? He's a good guy. He's with us. Save the Promised Land. A good guy. Are you insane? It's not that simple. I know him. Sephiroth's mission is different. Rufus! Fork! I forgot about him. Who's that? That's Vice President Rufus. He's gonna take the reins now. Sephiroth was actually alive? By the way, just who are you? I'm Cloud, ex-soldier first class. I'm from Avalanche. Me too. A flower girl. A research specimen. What a crew. Well, I'm Rufus, the new president of Shinra. You're only president because your dad's dead. Correct. And let you be the first to hear my inauguration. Father tried to control this world with money and it worked for him. The people believed that Shinra would protect them. Work at Shinra, get your pay. Terrorist attack, Shinra will help you. They look perfect on the outside. But I do things differently. I'll control the world with fear. It's too much to do it like my old man. A little fear will control the minds of the common man. There's no reason to waste good money on them. He likes to make speeches just like his father. Get Aerith out of here. What? I'll explain later. This is the real crisis for the planet, not Shinra. What is that supposed to mean? I'll explain later. Take my word. Just go after. I'll take care of Rufus. Alright then. Cloud, I just thought of something. I'll wait for him. Everyone just go to the elevator. It's gonna get pretty ugly from here on. We need to check our materia. Cloud and Tifa's materia we've got to remove. Okay, we'll give... Hold on. Restore all. We'll give her lightning, ice. Barrett, you're kind of just fine where you're at, honestly. He can just give him fire. And Red 13 is kind of the important one here. So, give him poison, lightning, restore. That's good for now. Alright, our first long-range boss fight. This thing was, for those of you guys that first played Record Keeper, this was like one of the first bosses they ever did. This thing sucked. I should have put everyone in the back row. I don't know what I was thinking. This fight is a little bit windy just due to the fact that it's a ranged boss only. Yeah, he can't be bioed. What was I thinking? Was this? Yeah, this was the first ever event they did. This was like the final boss, and it was actually difficult because the only ranged unit we had at the time was Waka. That's right. Sled Feint does actually work from here. So this is a two-part fight. Here's part two. That was fast. Oh, wait, no. Not yet. Almost, though. I think that should do it for part two. No, not yet. That'll give us some limit breaks, though. That should be part two. Yeah. Okay, I guess not. I don't remember anything about this game. There we go. Never mind. Okay, I'm just gonna stop talking. What? Okay. I thought it transformed. Okay. You guys might recognize these from Crisis Core. I don't know why my accuracy has been so terrible tonight. I really don't remember the fight being this windy, though. I thought for sure... Oh, okay. Oh, I don't remember how to do switch. Nice. He needs some materia, though. Oh, great. I guess we could just risk it and only go for attack. It's not like I have any enemy skills. Well, this is abysmal. I'm gonna press everything until switch hits. I would like him to at least have bolt. One of these keys has to... Uh-oh. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. Why do you wish to fight me? You want the Promised Land and Sephiroth. That's right. Did you know that Sephiroth's an ancient himself? Whatever. I can't let either you or Sephiroth have the Promised Land. Well, I guess we won't be allies in this then. Because it was too late! I didn't realize it! He's not too bad anyways. Especially not that cross slash is almost up. This should be pretty simple. And I have heal. I'm just gonna cross slash Fang. I don't want to deal with him. I really do not. Alright. What? I thought that was it. Alright, we'll play safe. Yeah, Rufus's eyes look a little messed up in this rework steam engine thing. They melt into his face. But a lot of the eyes look messed up, to be fair. Alright, that should be it. He's not hard at all. I need to kill him before LB, please! He couldn't even let me do that. Oh, I wanted to save this! Well, that's all for today. Alright, well, there goes my hero. Watch him as he goes. Bye, President Shinra. Hope you feel better. Where's Rufus? I couldn't finish him. This is gonna get complicated. I will. Don't worry. I can do that right now, actually. Whatever, keep your all materia. I'll keep reds. I'll go on ahead. We're surrounded. If I was alone, this wouldn't be a thing, but I got a reputation for you guys to protect. You all get out when you can. It's not you they're after, it's me. Well, that ain't happening. You got caught up in this over Marlene. It's my turn to help you now. Playtime's over. Thank you, Mr. Barrett. Who you call Mr. Barrett? That don't sound right. Well then, if you are through talking, may I suggest we think of a way to get out of here? Oh, you're cold, man. You're like someone else I know. Did you say something about me? Not a thing. So what's the deal? Barrett! Tifa, where's Cloud? Everyone over here. Oh, this is when things are going to get cash money. ABAP. This is when things are going to get ABAP. Where's Cloud? He's coming. Just hurry. Oh, the Kino crazy motorcycle chase. ABAP. ABAP, baby. Let's get that shot for the trailers. Alright. I don't know what switch is. What is switch? I gotta find out. Oh my god, I misclicked. Okay, we're got to hit everything on the right. Yep, nope. This is gonna be atrocious. I can't save you guys. I can only swing one direction. Why isn't it hitting? Fork. Okay, this is atrocious. If I could just hit him off. There we go. No. There we go. There's one. Get off, dude. I can't hit him. There we go. What? Alright, there we go. No. Get to the right. Stay back. There we go. All right. I agree. Oh my god. There we go. Oh, we're not done with peak FF7 yet, though. All right. So does that mean that bio can hit? I'm not gonna try it. Okay, that does it. That is the Final Fantasy VII Remake. And then it will play that song with like called something like "Heart on My Sleeve" or. Well, this is on that day 5 years ago. Well, what do we do now? Sephiroth is alive. I have to settle the score between him. Will that save this planet? I think so. Then I'm going to go with you. I'll go too. There are things I need to know. About the ancients? Many things. I guess it's goodbye then, Midgar. Yep, this is the song. Heart something. I guess this is the start of our journey. I don't know, but I don't have anywhere else to go, so it doesn't really matter whether or not I like to travel. We told Aerith's mom to go somewhere safe, so Marlene should be safe too. She said she didn't want to stay in Midgar anymore. I guess maybe it's for the best. I'm going back to my hometown. I'll go with you as far as that. You know what? This is the first time I've ever left Midgar. It's dangerous. Are you sure you want to go? Yeah, whatever. I don't want you to go. Then, let's get it going. We need a leader for our journey. Of course, that could only be me. You think so? I think it should be Claude. Alright, we're gonna go northeast to Calm. We'll meet up there. Besides, we can't all be strolling her out there. Let's just split. Later, we'll see you at Calm. Oh, this is music to my ears. Hearing the main theme for the world first time when I was a kid, realizing that the world was gigantic. It's not just Midgar. Oh, is there anything better? Is there anything better? How do I change the camera? That is how I change the camera. I like this view better. Alright, we're gonna go northeast into a town called Calm. And there it is. It is close. Now, for those of you guys wondering, not every town in this game is as big as Midgar, obviously. There's Mantra Magic. We really needed that, actually. Enemy skill learned. That's the one that we needed. It's kind of Looker Dog, all things considered. And there's Somersault. Dolphin blows next. I don't know what I was thinking earlier. Alright. We are, of course, going to make save slot number... This will be save slot number 7. As this is our first time leaving Midgar. And that's when part 2 is going to start. Let us go ahead and continue on part 6. As this will be our save for the game. Oh, ahead on our way. I can listen to this song for hours. This must be calm. Everyone's waiting at the inn. Let's go, Claude. Let's go. Cloud, your party's waiting for you on the second floor. Cloud, you're late. Yo, man, you're late. Sorry to keep you waiting. Guess everyone's here by now. Let's hear your story. The one about Sephiroth, the cries of the planet. Let's hear it all. Oh, here we go. The chills are on. I used to want to be like Sephiroth, so I joined Soldier. After working with Sephiroth on several missions, we became friends. You could call him a friend? Well, he was older than me. He never really talked about himself. I guess you'd just call us war buddies. We trusted each other until one day. One day? After the war, it was Soldier's duty to put down any resistance against Shinra. And that was on that day 5 years ago. I was only 16 years old. It sure is raining hard. Hey, how you doing, bud? I'm alright. I wouldn't know. I've never had motion sickness. Everything alright with you? Hey. Settle down. They gave me some new material. I just can't wait to use it. Just like a kid. You gonna brief us about this mission or what? This isn't really a typical one. Good. Why do you say that? I joined Soldier to be like you, but the time I made first class, the war was already over. My big hopes of becoming a hero like you ended with that war. So I always sign up whenever there's some sort of big mission. I just want to prove myself. Say, how do you feel then, Mr. Sephiroth? I thought you wanted a briefing. Our mission is to investigate an old Mako reactor. There have been reports of it malfunctioning, producing brutal creatures. We will dispose of those, and then we will locate the problem in the reactor and neutralize it. Brutal creatures? Where again? The Mako reactor, Nibelheim. Nibelheim? That's where I'm from. Hometown. Something strange has crashed into the truck. That would be our monster. Oh, look. This is very fair and balanced. I'm gonna get him, Sephiroth! Oh, he godded him. Sephiroth's strength is incredible. He's far stronger in reality than any stories you may have ever heard about him. So where do you come in? Me? I was just mesmerized by the way Sephiroth fought. And then we reached Nibelheim. How does it feel? It's your first time back to your hometown in a long time, right? So how does it feel? I wouldn't know. I don't have a hometown. Well, what about your parents? My mother is named Genova. She died after she gave birth to me, and my father... What does it matter? Alright, let's go. Being on watch is so boring. You want to do what we always do? Should we practice? Practice? Oh, you mean my pose. Do members of soldiers always have to worry about what others think? How does it look? Good job. I really don't want to be in soldier. You keep wandering around here, you're gonna get us in trouble, man. The Mako smells terrible here. Yo, whoa, wait a minute. Isn't that, the name of Sephiroth's mother? I remember Genova. That's that headless spook in the Shinra building. That's right. Barrett, can you just let us listen to what Cloud has to say and ask questions at the end? I was only... Cloud, continue. The childhood friends reunite. I was really surprised with Tifa. The town was quiet. Everyone must be in their houses afraid to come out because of the monsters. Or maybe they're afraid of us. We leave for the reactor at dawn. Good to sleep early. All we need is one lookout, so others get rest. Oh, and you may visit your family and friends. I heard Sephiroth was coming, so I brought my camera. I want a shot of him and that monster. Take my picture instead. I don't take pictures of nobodies. Man, I'm so nervous. How come? You never know when a monster's gonna show up, right? Alright, so now there's a few things you could do here. You know, a lot of people say Final Fantasy VII taught them a lot of different life lessons. A lot of life lessons that, you know, consist of, like, planet good, corporation bad, or elitist bad. And while those messages may not be the most true, some messages, such as always following the childhood friend route, taking care of your friends and family, and the master race should be the rightful heirs of the planet. You know, those are true. Those are things that Final Fantasy VII taught me. But what I'm going to teach you guys today is something that Final Fantasy VII has tried to hide for so long. A secret so unnerved in these files that it took years for somebody to find it out. And today I'm going to show you the true message behind Final Fantasy VII. Okay? It's not about corporations or elitists or master races or any of that. It's about how to get a girlfriend. So for those of you guys that are, you know, my age, just young buck, you know, 19, 20 years old, Q over B. It's, you know, and for those of you guys that are 19, 20 years old, you know, just absolute lads, thinking about that girl that you met 2,800 days ago that crosses your mind every weekend, you know, the one that comes up at the old 3 in the morning on Sunday morning, I wonder if she still thinks about me. This is how you could have averted that situation. Of course, I don't have those situations. And for those of you guys that are younger, you guys are, you know, the 12, 13-year-olds in middle school, thinking about that girl that you like, just do these steps. I'm telling you 100% this is how you get a GF. Would I ever lie to you guys? I wouldn't. I would not. And I'm going to teach you a secret today that no one knows. For those of you guys that are my age and did not so much as avert those crises, and you still think about this person, just Machiavelli it. Just say that you did these steps, but you really don't have to unless you have the opportunity to, in which case, presented, I definitely would go ahead and do so. Alright, so here's how to get a girlfriend. First off, you walk into their house. Easy. If she asks you, did you go into my house? You be up front. I thought you might be home. Right? Don't tell her you were really creeping. And then what you want to do is you want to walk upstairs. Next up, she asks, did you go into my room? Be upfront and honest. Of course I went into your room. Next up, what you want to do? And you have to make sure she has a piano. That's an important one. Hold on. Click! Did you play my piano? Oh yeah, I jammed on it. So then you want to get on the piano and just start going off. Play Eric Saichi's Gymniopeds, Debussy's Clair de Lune, Flight of the Bumblebee, Ode to Joy, everything you know that you know how to do, just go off on it. Alright? That's step 2. And you have to be honest. Yeah, I played on your piano. Step 3, go into her dresser, steal her underwear. Oh yeah, it's true. And be honest, I stole your underwear. We're talking about something really important here. Trust me, you guys, I have done this every time I've gotten a girlfriend, and it has worked every single time. Works 100% of the time. It is flawless. And that is the true message behind Final Fantasy VII. Alright, so the next up, what you want to do is that right there just changed fate. Like I said, that girl that you thought that you were with, but you dropped the spaghetti out of your pocket, that completely changed fate. You're with her now. That's it. This stuff works. It's simple as. End of. End of. Next up, what you want to go ahead and do is you want to go ahead and just walk around town. Talk to everyone. Shinra. Soliger. Salsa? Are you going to kill the big bad monster? Are you going to? Yep, don't worry, little kids. Oh, by the way, I really like Cloud's portrait here. It's not the best portrait. That would be Sephiroth's portrait. But it's still kind of cool. You want to go inside for sure. You want to go to your own house. This is my house. It has nothing to do with what happened on that day 5 years ago. Yo, wait, I want to hear. Me too, it's been a long time. Tell us more. You saw your family, right? Alright. I don't know if you'd call it family. My father, he died when I was still an infant. That's why my mom, she lived alone in this house, and I saw her. My mom, she was a vibrant woman. She hadn't changed at all. But a few days later, she died. But when I saw her, she was fine. Yes? Cloud? As always, Cinder tried to ruin my streams. Welcome home, Cloud. Hi, Mom. Come on, let me take a look at you. You look so handsome. So, is this a soldier uniform? Mom, Ma, you've grown so much. I'll bet the girls never leave you alone. Not really. I'm worried about you. There are a lot of temptations in the city. I'd feel a lot better if you just settled down with a nice girlfriend. Tifa. I'm alright. You should have an older one. One that will take care of you. Tifa. I think that would be best for you. Tifa. I'm not interested. Are you eating right? I'm alright. The company takes care of me. Is that so? I know you can't cook. I've been worried sick about you, son. Cloud? You know. Is that right? I'll always be your mom. Let's just stop this. I don't want to talk about it anymore. What are you looking at? This scenery. I feel like I know this place. Oh, by the way, here's the portrait. We have an early start tomorrow. Let's get some sleep. I've hired a guide to the Mako reactor. I heard she's young, but hopefully we can rely on her. Once the guide gets here, we're heading out. Tifa's father. Listen to me, Sephiroth. In case something happens, trust me. I'll be alright, Dad. I have 2 men from Soldier with me. I'm Tifa. Nice to meet you. Tifa, you're our guide? That's right. It so happens I'm the #1 guide in the town. It's too dangerous. I can't get you involved. There's no problem if you protect her. Let's go already. Mr. Sephiroth, can I take one picture? Tifa, can you ask him for me? Hold on, the dog's crying again. Ah! Alright, back. Cheese. Great, thank you. I'll give each of you a copy once I get it developed. A Maka reactor was built at Mount Nebel. The cold mountain air of Mount Ebel was the same as always. This is where we get the best portrait in all of Final Fantasy, and a certain goat has that as his Instagram profile picture right now. I wonder who I could be talking about. Okay, let's continue on. We're going to be going on this definitely not sketchy bridge. It gets harder from here. Follow me. As she sprints across the definitely not sketchy bridge. A fight! I can't wait to prove myself to Tifa. Oh. Mission accomplished. The bridge! Everyone seems to be alright. Will we be able to get back? These caves are intertwined like an ant farm. Oh, and Sephiroth, one person's missing. It may sound cruel, but we have no time to search for him. We must travel on together. Alright, I can't wait to show Tifa... Why is he right-handed in this? That's kind of bothersome. He has max stats? Hold on. Almost. His attack percent is. What's this? A mysteriously colored cave. It must be the Mako energy. This mountain is especially abundant in it. That's why the Mako reactor was built here in the first place. Alright, Tifa, I'm really going to show you how strong I am in Soldier now. And what's this? A Mako fountain, a miracle of nature. It's so beautiful. If the Mako reactor continues to suck up the energy, this fountain will dry up too. All smiles. Materia. When you condense Mako energy, materia is produced. It's very rare to see materia in a natural state. By the way, why is it that when you use materia, you use magic? You weren't Soldier and you don't even know that? The knowledge and wisdom of the ancients is held in materia. Anyone with this knowledge can freely use the power of the land and the planet. The knowledge interacts between ourselves and the planet, and it calls up magic. I guess that's how it goes. Magic. What a mysterious power. Har har har. Did I say something funny? Tifa looks a little dead. A man once told me never to use unscientific terms like mysterious power. It shouldn't even be called magic. I still remember how angry he was. And who was that? Hojo Shinra, an inexperienced man assigned to take over the work of a great scientist. Walking max of complexes, that guy was. A Mako fountain. Was this where the ancients are? Me and the lads heading up to local. We finally made it. We sure took a long way, though. Tifa, you wait here. I'm going inside, too. I want to see. Nope. Only authorized people are allowed in. This place is full of Shinra's secrets. But... take care of the lady, will you? Man. Better take real good care of me, then. But I wanted to go in first. Genova? This is Genova, right? The door won't open. This is the reason for the malfunction. This part is broken. Cloud, close the valve. Why did it break? Now I see, Hojo. But doing this will never put you on the same level as Gast. This is a system that condenses and freezes Mako energy. That's what it's currently working on. Now, remember, what does Mako energy when it becomes condensed? Materia. Right. But Hojo put something else in there to condense. Take a look. Look through the window. Hello. Hello, friend. What the hell is that? Normal members of soldiers are humans that have become showered with Mako. You're different from the others, but you're still human. But what are they? Those are what's been exposed to a far higher degree of Mako than the average person. Is this a monster? Exactly, and it's Hojo that produces them. Mutated living organisms produced by Mako energy. That's what they truly are. Normal members of soldier... Are you different? Hey. No. Am I? Was I created this way too? Why are you right-handed? Am I the same as these monsters? You saw it. They were human. Human? Those things were not human. Ever since I was small, I felt that I was different from the others. I was special. But not like this. Am I human? I didn't really understand what Sephiroth meant by that back then. I was even more surprised that Shinra was the one producing the monsters. Thank you, Hojo. Shinra, the more I hear about him, the more I hate him. Who would have thought the Mako reactor held such a secret? Well, that would seem to explain the increase in monsters of recently. I think we should listen carefully to Cloud. Don't you think so too, Barrett? Why are you talking to me? We're going to keep talking. Poking his nose where it don't belong. Why don't you finish the story? Tifa, were you waiting outside then the whole time? Yes. We returned to Nibelheim. Sephiroth confined himself to the inn we were staying at. He didn't even try and talk to us. And then he just disappeared, right? We found him inside the biggest building in Nibelheim. The villagers called it the Shinra Mansion. Long ago, people from Shinra lived in there for experimentation. Now, here is on that day 5 years ago. Now we're cooking. There's no sign of Sephiroth, but I could have sworn I saw him go in this room. Important room for later on. An apparently dead organism was found in a 2,000-year-old geological stratum. Professor Gass named that organism Genova. X year, X month, X day, Genova to confirm to be an ancient. X year, X month, X day, Genova project approved. The Yusamako reactor 1 approved for use. My mother's name is Genova. Genova Project? Is this a coincidence? Professor gasped. Why did you have to die? You alright there, buddy? Let me be alone. Take as much time as you need. Sephiroth didn't come out of the Shinra mansion. He continued to read as if he was a man possessed, and not once did the light in that basement go out. And on the 7th day... I'm so excited to hear what this is going to sound like in the remake. Those Chosen by the Planet is an absolute banger. Sephiroth seems different somehow. Ha ha ha. Har har har. Who is it? Traitor. Traitor? You ignorant traitor, I'll tell you. This planet originally belonged to the Cetra. Cetra was the itinerant race. They would migrate, they would settle the planet, and they would move on. At the end of their hard, long journey, it was said they would find this promised land and with it supreme happiness. But then, those who disliked journeying appeared. They stopped their migrations. They built shelters. They were... materialism. Modernity. Elected to lead an easier life. They took that which the Cetra and the planet had made without giving back one whit in return. Those are your ancestors. Sephiroth. Long ago, disaster struck this planet. Your ancestors escaped because they hid. This planet was survived by sacrificing all of the Cetra. After that, your ancestors continued to multiply and multiply. And now, that's all that's left of the Cetra is inside in these reports. What does that have to do with you? Don't you understand? An ancient named Genova was found in a 2,000-year-old geological stratum, the Genova Project. The Genova Project wanted to produce people with the power of the ancients. I am what was produced from the project. Produced? Yes, you guys, I heard you guys like musical transitions. Professor Gass, leader of the Genova Project and genius scientist, produced me. How? How did he... Sephiroth? Out of my way. I'm going to see my mother. I didn't realize you could check the menu during this time. Are you still sane? Come over here and help me. I think it does play faster in the cutscene. I'll check this house. Check the one over there. Of course, that's his house. You already know what he's gonna find. Terrible. Oh yeah, this is a cinematic masterpiece. There's not much to go ahead and say. Just even how much this did for video games. I wish they didn't change it, cut it over to the oppressed in this. They should have just kept those chosen by the planet playing. This is cool to have no music though because of this scene here. But yeah, there's just nothing I can say about that scene. It is just, ugh, it's god tier, god tier. Dad, Sephiroth? Did Sephiroth do this to you? Sephiroth soldiers, Mako reactors, Shinra. I hate them all. You'll feel better in the morning, buddy. Sephiroth playing Fruit Ninja with no cap. Mother, I'm here to see you. Open up the door. How could you kill these townspeople? Oh, that was a little unsuccessful. You promised you'd come and save me when I was in trouble. Mother, let's take back this planet together. I've thought of this great idea. Let's go to the promised land. Sephiroth. My family, my hometown, you killed all of them. They've come again, Mother. With her superior power, knowledge, magic, my mom was destined to become the ruler of this planet. Mother, I don't, my mom. But they, those worthless creatures are stealing the planet from her. But now I'm here. So don't worry. Look how happy he is! What about my sadness, my family, my friends, the sadness of having my hometown taken away from me? It's the same as yours. My sadness? What do I have to be sad about? I am the chosen one. I have been chosen to be the leader of this planet. I have orders to take the planet back from you stupid people. All from the Cetra. What do I have to be sad about? Sephiroth, I trusted you. You're not the one I used to know. Seizure game. And that's the end. What? That's it? No more? I don't remember the rest. What happened to Sephiroth? In terms of skill, I know I couldn't have killed him. Official records, though, from Shinra state that he's dead. I even read it in Nibelheim's newspaper. Well, Shinra owns that newspaper. You can't really rely on it. I want to know the truth. I want to know what happened that day. I challenged Sephiroth and lived. Why didn't he kill me? I'm alive too. A lot of this doesn't make sense. What about Genova? That was what we saw in the Shinra building, right? Shinra shipped it from Nibelheim to Midgar then. And did someone carry it out later? Because it was missing when we came back. Sephiroth, maybe? None of this makes sense. I'm going, I'm gone. I'm leaving the thinking to you guys. Let's get a move on. Come on, let's go. Oh, brother. Cloud? How bad was I after Sephiroth stabbed me? I thought you were dead. I was terrified. The ancient Sephiroth and myself. Let's go. Barrett's waiting for us. What a fascinating story. Here. Changing party members. Select PHS world map save point. With PHS, I could see you at any time. I'm never using that then. All right. So there is a few things we've got to do before we get ahead on our way. We got to go talk to every NPC. Thanks to Mako Energy, life's convenient. Don't you think? You're full of it. All right. There is +3 at affection points towards Tifa. Talk to this person here. Mako Energy's made things convenient, but people are dying. I think old life was better. Yes. Once again, Tifa points. The traditional way. Our girl, our lass. Did you say you came from Midgar? I heard they have a whole bunch of troubles for lately. Nothing else in Calm really matters except ahead on our way. What we can do, though, is just go ahead and go over to all the materia stores. I want to go ahead and get a Earth. Heal is kind of important, too. And we want to go ahead and buy a few weapons as well. The Mithril Saber isn't even as good as Hard Edge, so we don't need that. The Mithril Claw will work for us, and Red's going to be good for now. Am I not using all? No. I'll do cure all. Alrighty, and that does it for Final Fantasy VII for now. As we enter this main theme, one of hope, with a hint of melancholy in the very beginning, but an overall uplifting song. I think that's very much how I feel right now, as our long five-year wait for the reunion is only now a mere 20 hours away, 19 hours away. Tomorrow will probably be the craziest day of my life. I've waited so long for this since I was just a little kid, and all that waiting has just come into a masterful fruition. We will see how this all has been remade, and I'm so glad I was able to deep everything to a time schedule so you guys can see just how important this game is to me and how important by proxy the remake tomorrow is also going to be to me. It shouldn't even be without question, but I am going to be streaming the remake tomorrow. Like I said, you guys, that's probably not even a question. You guys already knew this. And I really hope to see all of you guys there as we can go ahead and take this new journey together. One much different from when I was just a 9 and 10-year-old kid, but, you know, all the same, maybe even more important now than what it was. All those nights that I was just a little kid with rainy days and playing Final Fantasy VII on hours on end with this theme here in the background. As always, I want to thank you guys for this. We'll go ahead and we'll continue on Final Fantasy VII after the remake. And there's not much more than that. I hope I could see all of you guys tomorrow, 9 o'clock sharp. Thank you guys so much for everything. I really mean that. And I hope to see you guys tomorrow. Have a nice night, everyone. And for the last time, without the 7 remake in our lives, this is going to be Delita signing off.